314 Union, which we call Presley Place, was built around 1905 by Maximilian Meyer, one of Jonesboro's earliest settlers. Max Meyer was born in Germany in 1861. He came to Grand Lake, Arkansas in 1873 at age 12 to join his brother Adolph. At about age 22, he moved to Jonesboro to work with his other brother, R.H. Meyer. R.H. Meyer had been in Jonesboro since 1881, 2 years before the town was incorporated as a city. On Main Street, R.H. established one of the largest and best-stocked stores in the state called Meyer's Grand Leader. The enormous store covered a half-acre of floor space and had 10 departments. It stocked everything from bicycles to long-handled underwear. Next door at 317 Main, the younger brother Max Meyer owned a wholesale and retail grocery. He sold hides, shoes, hardware, buggies, seed, and groceries. A 1903 newspaper article described him as one of the city's most prosperous and progressive merchants. The property on which our building is located was first owned by a man named R.R. Robertson, who bought it for $50 and a yoke of steers. In the late 1800s, it was the site of a farmhouse and then a mill. It was later referred to as Happy Hollow due to the many drinking saloons in the area. On July 5, 1902, Max Meyer bought the plot of land at 314 Union for the grand sum of $450. There in Happy Hollow, Max Meyer began plans to build a 3-story brick building 50 by 90 feet for his wholesale grocer business. The construction of our building had begun. Meyer's warehouse was in operation by 1906. Max Meyer was responsible for several firsts for Jonesboro. Our building featured the very first elevator in Jonesboro. Unfortunately for us, this pulley is all that remains of that elevator. When Max married his wife Camille in 1889, it was the first Jewish wedding ever conducted in the city of Jonesboro. He helped found the first Jewish temple in Jonesboro in 1897. Max Meyer was also one of the first people in Jonesboro to own an automobile. This is Max in a 1912 parade down Main Street. His car won second prize. Max Meyer sold his warehouse in 1928. He died of pneumonia in 1946 and is buried in the family mausoleum at the Jewish Cemetery in Jonesboro. Fred and Guy Barnett has been used for a variety of businesses, including Barnett's Motor Services Company in the 40s and Barnett's Appliance Sales and Service in the 50s. It was Sleepwell Mattress Company in the 60s and also served as a warehouse for Wallace Fowler's Furniture Store. Finkley Art and Sign Supplies occupied part of the building throughout the 70s and 80s. Our company spotted the building in late 1997 after enjoying many a meal at Piero's restaurant downstairs. We bought it in January 1998. Bob and Betsy Presley, Bill Presley, and Trey Stafford formed Presley Partnership Productions Incorporated in November of 1993 and purchased KDXY-FM in Paragould on February 4th, 1994. KDXY-FM, then known as K105 and later Y105, was primarily a Greene County radio station with studios on Highway 49 South in Paragould. In March of 1994, the Presley Group bought their second radio station, KDEZ-FM in Jonesboro. Known then as KZ100, the Presley Group changed the format to rock and the slogan to Z100 in May 1994. In 1995, KDXY was moved from Paragould and was combined with KDEZ's offices and studios on the second floor of the Simmons Bank building. KDXY's format changed to country and its slogan to The Fox in March of 1997. Presley Partnership added its third station in August 1997 when the group purchased KKCN, known as Kickin' 106.7. We changed the call letters to KJBX and signed Mix 106.7 on the air in early October 1997. In early 1998, we hired Michael Arant to oversee the renovation of the first and second levels of 314 Union to house the offices and studios for the Presley stations. We now occupy 10,000 square feet of the 12,000 square foot building. The basement is used for storage. Arant used open spaces and lots of glass in his design. This helps promote the free flow of ideas and team spirit we feel is so important to our success as a company. When we purchased the building, the second floor was totally unfinished, just an enormous open room. To preserve the historical integrity of the building, we left many of the original brick walls and cypress and pine beams exposed. You'll notice a jagged line in the brick extending down the north interior wall of the top floor. Originally, the building had a third story. We're told the third story collapsed in a storm many years ago along that jagged line. We chose not to remove the mural on the north exterior side of the building. The bull is part of an ad for Bull Durham tobacco and was likely painted around 1905. Legend has it the ladies of the town were extremely upset by part of the bull's anatomy. They commissioned someone to paint a fence to conceal them. Only part of the mural remains, the part protected from the elements by a building that once adjoined ours. The large door into the conference room is also part of the original structure. We believe it was once the front door on Union Street. This unusual inlay of a temple on the south end of the building looks old, but it's not. It was placed there by recent owner Piero Trimarchi. He says it will ward off evil spirits, and we hope it works.
We're leaving the main building. Oh, I do not.
You ready to move?
Very much.
Our move from the Simmons building to the building we now call Presley Place began Friday night, September 11th, 1998, and continued non-stop over the weekend.
It's gonna have to be a different man down there.
Look at this mess. 4 years of mess. You got your desk cleaned out yet?
Oh yeah, look at all this. Sure, I've already got 2 big boxes. Look at here. File drawers full. We have full file drawers all the way up through here.
What are you going to do with all this crap?
Kevin told me to throw it away. I'm not throwing it away.
As is a popular word around here.
Our station's first broadcast from Presley Place took place on Monday morning, September 14th, 1998.
Good morning, everyone. Live from the brand new Fox Studios at 314 in beautiful, wonderful downtown Jonesboro.
No wonder because we like it down here. Well, Max Meyer, they say you were a man of firsts. Well, so are we. Presley Partnership Productions, carrying that Max Meyer spirit into the 21st century at 314 Union Street.